Welcome to Ukrainian Minute. I'm going to recap what's been going on in Ukraine, although honestly very little has changed. The ceasefire still ultimately holds, although there's transgressions going on both sides. There's small scruffles going on around the city of Mariupol. As of date, the Ukrainian government claims that it's lost control of 28 cities in eastern Ukraine. On May 12th, on Tuesday, Senator Kerry, for the first time in 2 years, went to Russia and spoke directly with President Putin regarding the relationship between the US and Russia and other matters such as Ukraine, Syria, and other diplomatic questions, of course. Regarding Ukraine, they spoke most about things that they were in agreement with. That being that the Minsk agreement needs to be enforced, that there are violations going on both sides, and different commitments that both sides have agreed upon. However, there's still disagreement about Russia's supporting the separatist movement, about who is doing most of the transgressions of the Minsk agreement, and other disagreements were lightly touched upon, and therefore many critics view the meeting as not very efficient, although the biggest thing to take away is that both parties, Senator Kerry and President Putin, felt that it was a positive meeting and it was the beginning of first steps in reinstating a positive working relationship with both the US and Russia. May 11th marked the 34th birthday of Nadiya Savchenko. It also marked almost a year of being in pretrial detention in Moscow. That detention is scheduled to last until June 30th, and then the trial will finally begin. I'd also like to share with you an article regarding the assimilation of Crimean Tatars in Western Ukraine that I read in BBC Ukraine. It's a lovely article, and it brings to focus a phenomenon that's been going on within the past year, and that many Ukrainians from eastern Ukraine and Crimea are relocating to different parts of western Ukraine. This story specifically is about a Muslim family and a Crimean Tatar family who are living in a village outside of Lviv, which is the older capital of Ukraine, and their frustrations and success of trying to live within a Ukrainian community. Overall, the family has not experienced discrimination or hostility from their new neighbors. They found a way to communicate and to respect one another as they began their new life within the village. Of course, there are definitely areas of misunderstanding between both groups, especially when it comes to differences in religion and how to respect one another's religion. For example, during Ukrainian holidays, or Easter, Orthodox Easter, Greek Catholic Easter, it is not accepted to work on that day. And the family who doesn't celebrate that holiday worked on that day. And so it caused a little bit of pressure between the neighbors and the Muslim family in that they were not respecting their religion. And so in terms of how they're trying to get along, they're definitely working through that. But overall, it has been a positive experience for the family. And it also brought into focus that currently, just in Lviv, there are 5,000 to 6,000 Muslims living, and 2,000 just Crimean Tatars. So the population is definitely growing, and the different types of people in Lviv in western Ukraine is becoming more and more diverse, especially as the war continues. Thanks for tuning in, have a wonderful week, and visit us on UAPOST.US. See you next week.